Well, I got an exciting topic for us to do today. Not a topic, but it's kind of a merge of a topic and what we normally used to do. So we've talked. Well, everyone talks about how AI is going to put them out of a job, right? And it almost did to us as software developers. We're fighting our way back.
Yeah.
It's hitting everything else, but I had realized, with one of our tools that we have, uh, I wonder if I could take it to the next level and put us out of jobs on Boozy browsing.
Cheers, mix, click, and code with Boozy browsing, sipping and fixing the web one cocktail at a time.
So I'm still on. Well, I've elected to not do Boozy today again.
Mhm.
And I think because you said you weren't, so I'm just doing coffee
Oh. Well,
out of
I have an
my
interesting drink though.
World Championships. I mean, very old one. So I'm a lifetime Seahawks fan, by the way, people.
Well, I will introduce my drink. I thought this was funny.
I thought you weren't doing drinks.
No, I'm not drinking alcoholic drinks. I'm
Oh,
drinking
okay.
drinks.
I was like, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
All
So
right, I'm good.
look at that. Have you ever seen this?
I've seen Fanta. I've never seen is that the
Chucky? It's a Chucky Fanta. It's a fruit punch. Um, but I
perfect hair
usually
color too?
don't drink soda, so I think this is gonna be way too sweet. So I'm just gonna
You're not
mix it
gonna
up
like
with the
that.
seltzer.
Yeah.
So I am mixing drinks.
You've got a mixed drink. That's a good one. Choice. You actually probably would want to
Yeah,
lighten
and
her
I
up.
am using my chalice.
Nice.
I'm sure
I
it's
mean,
just like a regular Fanta, but whatever. It
yeah.
looks funny.
Trying to remember. I've had Fanta. I just don't know if I've had it recently.
I
It's a
think the
very
last time I had it was when I was very
recent trend.
little.
Yeah, I used to drink so much soda, like so much in the sense that, like, I had probably 30 ounces plus a day,
Jesus.
just because we had like a free soda fountain at one point in one of my first jobs.
Oh, yeah, I don't like
And then I'd still go to McDonald's and still get soda there. It was just part of what I did.
yeah. I just couldn't drink any carbonated things. That's why I didn't like beer
Mm.
either. I get hiccups,
Mhm.
and it just, like, it ruins the day. So, like, I
Yeah,
stopped drinking it. That's why, and then I started drinking seltzer a bit, and now this is okay now that it's mixed with the non-sweet thing.
nice.
Anyways,
Well, so
so
now,
that
well, actually, I guess you should do a review of your drink. I didn't think about that. How do you like that Fanta?
well, I mixed it with seltzer, with lime, so it actually is
You did
better.
right away?
Oh,
Oh, cool.
okay, fine. I'll
I don't care.
try to drink
I'm
it and
joking.
see.
You spit it out all over the place.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it's really sweet.
I kind of figured you would.
But it's not as carbonated as I thought. Maybe it's because I didn't put it in the fridge. So I am still drinking. I'm looking like I am drinking.
Cheers to that. Well, I got an exciting topic for us to do today. Not a topic, but it's kind of a merge of a topic and what we normally used to do. So we've talked. Well, everyone talks about how AI is going to put them out of a job, right? And it almost did to us as software developers. We're fighting our way back.
Yeah.
It's hitting everything else, but I had realized, with one of our tools that we have, I wonder if I could take it to the next level and put us out of jobs on Boozy browsing. The site review, like, because we've done site reviews and we have auditing tools, but like, what if it could go from like start to finish and everything, right?
Right.
Like the one thing, and well, like we'll play and maybe do it, but I think the one thing it is missing is it's clearly not drinking, so it's a little serious.
Wait,
Um,
so there's a voice to it too?
it's my voice.
Oh. Oh,
So
okay, that's
I
very
don't
interesting.
like it, but this will be the first time you've heard me kind of do the voiceover on it.
Yeah.
So let's see if it actually is my voice, and that's just because I don't like my voice.
Well, I get it
Right?
too, because you know the at the end, for the ending credit for the longest time,
Yeah.
stay tuned for every Monday afternoon, whatever. That's AI generated voice with my voice.
I didn't
But I
know that
always feel like
actually.
it's a little weird. I don't think it's
It's off, but I didn't know that it was AI voice for you.
yeah, it was
Um,
AI voice for me
I
because
just
it's
thought you were doing a different kind of
tone. Yeah,
yeah,
because my voice
higher.
is lower than that. And then the
Yeah,
way
what
you picked it
I
up.
I think this voice is higher than mine, but I don't know that because again, you can't hear yourself,
Yeah.
or I can't.
But my reason for that in the beginning, because that was towards really early,
Yeah,
I think maybe after 2 or 3 episodes later, and we're really drinking in the beginning, so my voice probably was higher
that's true. Right.
because voice gets really high when I get drunk.
100%. Yep.
So
Yep.
that's my reason behind why it's that high, but I
Alright.
might be wrong.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and share. It's a it's a 4.5-minute review.
Okay.
Um, do we
Are you
wanna
gonna
I mean,
play
we'll
pause
play it, and I
pause, or
guess
are
you
you
can
gonna
edit. We don't need to pause, I don't
okay.
think. I mean, we can do voice over, but it'll sound weird for me to voice over it.
You just gonna play it all along and
I was gonna play all along. What do you think?
yeah, let's do that.
So quiet at first for the intro. Before we dive in,
You
quick
just
word on how we evaluate sites. We use what we call the 3E framework. 3 experiences that make or break a digital platform. Audience experience, that's your customer. Creator experience, that's whoever manages the content. And developer experience, It's a little
yeah.
dry.
The
I'll
technical
talk over it.
foundation.
When all 3 are strong, the site scales. When one breaks down, everything suffers. All right, let's look at AEV conversions, premium off-road parts, bumpers, suspension, skid plates for serious trucks. From an audience experience standpoint, this homepage is strong. Sub-second load time, great brand identity, dark, rugged, premium. But there's no vehicle selector. I can't tell the site I drive a Ram 2500 and just see my parts. That's an audience experience gap. The parts page is where we see creator experience issues. 8 of these category tiles have no images, just gray boxes: Sierra, Bronco, Toyota, lighting, apparel, all blank. This tells me the content team either doesn't have a clear workflow or the CMS isn't making it easy to manage these. For a brand at this price point, it looks unfinished, and still no year, make, model selector. Table stakes for aftermarket auto parts. In the RAM HD collection, the filters work well, but here's a creator experience red flag. One product image says Auto Draft 2. That's a Shopify admin placeholder that leaked to the live storefront. Customers can see this. It means the content publishing workflow has gaps in quality assurance. The AEV front bumper, 2867 base price, 6 configurable options: engine, guard style, camera, corners, winch mount. Here's a developer experience problem. As I select options that add hundreds of dollars each, there's no running total. I don't know what my bumper costs until I add to cart. That's a configurator engineering gap. And the technical specs section says not available on a $2,800 bumper. Audience experience, deal breaker, right there. I've added the bumper to cart, and the cross-sell section is recommending a GMC Sierra bumper and a Chevy Silverado bumper. I'm buying for a Ram. That's a developer experience issue. The recommendation engine isn't vehicle aware. It's also suggesting components already included in my bundle. These are high-value spots showing low-quality suggestions. Second product, intercooler skid plate, 579. Good fitment call out here, warning about compatibility. Smart audience experience pattern, but 0 reviews, unanswered customer questions, and no technical specs. That's a creator experience gap. No process for gathering reviews or populating product data. Checkout is solid. Express options with Shop Pay, PayPal, Google Pay, Venmo, plus Klarna for buy now pay later on a $3,400 order. Good developer experience here. The payment infrastructure is well integrated, but I'd like to see an order summary that breaks down my configured bumper options. Across the full purchase flow, 4 critical issues, 6 warnings, 6 strengths. The site has strong bones, fast load times, great photography, solid brand, but creator experience gaps in content quality and developer experience gaps in product configuration are leaving real money on the table. Want to see where your site stands? We run these 3E audits for free, no strings attached. Matt or Meeky will personally walk through your site, score it across all 3 experiences, and show you the highest impact opportunities. Book yours at allaiagency.com/the3E audit. What do you think?
It does not sound like you at all.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds like they made an incorrect young version of your voice and
okay.
made very, very sleepy.
That's what I kind of thought. I figured. I mean, so it's using for the voice. I'll stop
Mhm.
sharing. So for the voice, it's using what's that
11
voice
Lab.
one? What?
11 Lab.
11 Labs. Yeah. So it didn't have an. I don't think it has enough of me yet.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, because in the beginning, there's like a little bit of nuance that you do.
I know
That's it.
some. Yeah, yeah. So what I gave it for 11 Labs, and this is again, I need to work on that. But this is like on top, like
Mhm.
whatever the cherry on the top type thing to make it work. Because our tool, like is always put together a lot of this stuff, but it was all like manual. Like, oh, go to this site, look for these things, do the
Mhm.
like. I literally gave it all that we had already given it,
Right.
and said, go to this website. And then so it figured it out. I didn't have to point it at, oh, look at this in the checkout or look at that anymore.
Hmm.
It's already figuring that out based on past kind of recommendations. The voice, because it gives you like 11 Labs give you this, like you talk into it,
Mm.
but that really sucked. And then, so I gave it one of my, that speed round one that I did,
Okay.
hopefully pick up some inflection and excitement. It obviously didn't. So I have
I
to work
think
on
you probably would have been better off if you use Riverside's one because they have
it.
a lot of your voice now.
I'll look at. I mean, again,
Mm.
that's a selling like a nice part of it, but
Yeah,
the
that's not the
content
yeah.
side of things is really interesting to me because that whole script, all the content, all of the things that it's reading
Mhm.
were part of our tool that is now able to kind of,
Yeah.
and it gives a like for us because we used to have to again kind of review all this stuff, review the copy and read it. Now, I mean, I could listen to that at 2x speed, 2 minutes and have a site review, ready to go type of thing all the time. Because we talked about like this I mean, the nice thing is we're looking at, like, pulling this into our deployment process also, like,
Uh,
being able to then, have this as part of it, which we're really soon, going for an internal process, but might as well throw it out there for, free use as well for a couple of sites if people wanna request it.
yeah, not bad at
Um,
all. It's but I think it's kinda like, how the front end design, sometimes, like, it's just like that. When you build a website,
mhm,
all the backbone, people might not even
yeah,
appreciate or know, but at the end, it's just a little bit of tweak on the pixel perfect thing is the one that people catches. It's almost like that because the voice was kinda, like, giving you, like, a very slow, sleepy nuance to it.
no.
It's like the
Well,
opposite of Boozy Browsing.
thing is, in my mind, I know I am kinda like, a little nasally and drowsy, so I kinda figured maybe that is my voice, but
No, not
I
at all.
tried to get it to speed up. It did speed it up like the AI stuff. It
Yeah,
sped it up, but it sped it up across the board, so I'm, like, talking really fast and not just, like, in between things. Like, I
right.
connect things fast, that's normal. But it would do it every once in a while, which is I don't know why. I think it's because of the way the notes are. Some of them are bullets, and then so they break, and there's like it created slides of
Mhm.
screens, so it had unnatural kind of breaks in between.
Yeah, like, weird pauses
Yeah,
ish.
so
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the direction in some of those to maybe clean up the text, have it clean up the text a little bit more. But I mean, kind of cool for you know again, no longer having to read through
Mhm.
audits. I jokingly say it could take our job from Boozy, but it has no it has no sense of humor and has no like sense of like play and like
Yeah.
I can't imagine it like tearing apart a site. Like some of
Mhm.
the sites we've seen that were garbage. Like this is a pretty good site. In general, it has some problems and it flags them, but like
Yeah.
some of the sites that we really think suck, I don't know if it would go all in.
Well, it'll be interesting experiment because you know how the Notebook LM, their
Mhm.
the video thing, they're actually animated and then they talk to each other,
Oh,
and
let
you
me
can
talk
give
about
different directions to it. I wonder if you
it.
put that into that and then see what comes out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Well,
put that as like a bonus content at the
we
end.
can yeah, if we can get that for sure,
Yeah.
because we have the I mean, it has all the copy or the text output from it too. The other thing that I had it add, I think you could see it highlighted areas,
Yeah.
that had the problem,
Oh,
right?
and
So
like
it's
the
doing some
annotation that you were
annotations on it too,
right.
because before it didn't do that for us. It would basically give, like I said, it was a copy version of like what was wrong, and then we had to go find it on the site.
Mhm.
So this is much more easier to digest as a manager, I would say.
Right. And just fast forward it.
Yeah, yeah. And I had it and there was a little bit of like I gave it some direction on this one.
Yeah.
I don't think it knows that I have a Ram 2500, but a Rebel, but
Mhm.
so I told it that. Like told it kind of I want a bumper, so it kind of knew that. But then it added the accessory was totally on it. Like it figured out try to find an accessory.
Mhm.
The other site, I just had a review, and I don't know that it's done. I don't know if we're going to do it on this. It actually hasn't finished yet.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it has to build the video. Um, we can look at it later. Because even I let it go on this a little bit, like some of the idea of that the developer, like obviously when we've read them in the past, I think we just ignore it.
yeah.
But when I'm watching it say the thing,
Mm.
like, well, that's not really that's more of a user, like a
Yeah.
audience
UI.
experience.
Yeah. I like I
Yeah,
was
the developer needs to fix it, but
yeah, developer
like,
experience, that's not like,
it's
recommendation isn't really developer experience. It's more like
well, but I could see how it could actually because it's probably a developer's bug
well, yeah, but
that
if you
they
keep
didn't
that all
fix,
connected,
but yeah,
but you have to
it's
give the right
problem is on me. Yeah.
tagging, right algorithm. Well, I guess if you put the wrong algorithm to it, but
Mm,
you're like, but if you tagged wrong, it's not a developer experience issue. It's an editor's experience
yeah.
issue.
Well, it's hard to make that like, unless it actually looked at it, I guess. It would have to
Right.
know how it tagged it, and that might be a back end thing.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's a cool little demo. Um,
Yeah.
let's see if we can get some video at some point of it drinking, and I'll give it some, like, personality
Well, the second one we'll figure out if we can
with
make it
LL.
like a drunk sound.
Oh,
Can you
jeez.
give that direction?
I don't know. I don't know if that'll be
Make it
against
sound
our community
slightly drunk
guidelines.
or tipsy?
Yeah, I have to guarantee that I'm 21 maybe.
I mean,
Yep.
all right. Cool.
Alright.
All right. That's a nice sober way to have AI try to take over our job.
Completely. It's already taken over most of our jobs, so
Yeah. I
we're
mean,
just
like
trying to
one
stay on
of our
top.
thing.
Yep. 100%. Cool.
Cool.